every proton you're made of, if it's a singularity, if it's a black hole, you know, you're made out of that stuff. And the bulk relationship of your singularities makes up your body. And so, you know, I encourage people to spend time, since they're made out of that stuff, to spend time with their attention at that level of awareness, at that singularity point of awareness, and and to because that's where infinities are. That's like, this is your infinite nature, literally. And it turns out from the physics I wrote that consciousness is most likely a stream of information from that source. So if you're trying to find out who you are at the deepest level, this is probably a direction in which you want to be going, you know, which inwards towards that point that centers you, that centers every one of your atoms, every one of your cells, every one of your, you know, like systems in your body, meaning that it's all relationship of geometric relationship, like for instance at the molecular level, and then, you know, how the geometries interact and produce this like metrics that you're made of. And it's an incredibly highly structured metric. You know, 100 trillion cell, each one made out of 100 trillion atoms. It's complex metrics that you're made of. And when you make this, when you start to feel the singularity at the center of all of the hubs of this metric, you eventually get to feel basically your vacuum self, is what I call it. It's your essence, your being, your information stream in the metric of space-time. And it has profound impact on your consciousness, because all of a sudden you're kind of opening the doors. This is what I called earlier crossing the event horizon. And I meant it in consciousness, in awareness, but I meant it as well technologically.